Welcome to this Athletic TV highlights package of the 2008 Australian 50 km walk championships. Held at Fawkner Park in Melbourne, the event was a very wet affair with heavy rain throughout much of the morning, making conditions difficult. Dual Olympic medalist Tallent started the race, but as he is already pre-selected for the upcoming World Championships, opted to walk the first 30k as a time trial. He showed excellent form with 10 km splits of 41.51, 41.19 and 43.23 for a PB of 2 hours, 6 minutes 33.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with it. It's only been back in training about a month now, so walked 2:06.30, so yeah, really happy with that. It just shows my training's going along well at this stage, and yeah, building up for next year for the World Champs. Yeah, it's been a huge year. Got married to my wonderful wife Claire, so we've been happily married for a few months now. And also, obviously, the Olympic Games, picking up 2 medals, so it's just been all my dreams come true.
Chris Erickson and Duane Cousins walked side by side for the first 16 kilometres before Duane had to make a brief stop and struggled to regain contact. Tony Sargerson, New Zealand Commonwealth Games medalist, made a solid start, but withdrew after 18 kilometres due to hamstring soreness. Andy Jamieson moved into third spot. Andy, the 2007 IAAF World Masters Athlete of the Year, was well on track to take another world record in his M60 age group. In the early stages, he was on schedule to break the record by a couple of minutes. A non-championship 20 km event was also on the program and started 1 hour after the 50 km men. Adam Rutter from the Australian Institute of Sport moved straight to the lead and went on to record a comfortable win in 83.41. But there was a real battle for second place between Ian Rayson from New South Wales and recent Australian 20 km walk champion Tom Barnes. But with less than 4 kilometres to go, Tom was shattered to receive the dreaded DQ. Ian Rayson went on to record a PB of 89.16, but disappointed he missed getting under 89 minutes. Brendan Reading was third, walking a PB of 93.07. The women's 20 km event, Claire Woods, now Claire Tallent, moved quickly to the lead, with Gillian Hosking from the ACT not that far away. Claire Tallent won with a time of 95.30.
Yeah, it's still very early days. I haven't done much speed work and felt like just didn't have quite any intensity really in me today, but yeah, it was a quite consistent race, so I was pretty happy with it.
Yeah, and what happens from now on?
From now on, we've got a big study actually coming up in January, so we've got international walkers from all over the globe coming, so there should be about 40 of us with a whole host of Australian juniors training in Canberra for the month of January, so that's a very exciting time and will give us all an opportunity to train with some of the best people in the world.
Gillian Hosking was second in 1 hour 41.02, a PB for Gillian. Lynn Ventris from Western Australia was another on track for a World Masters record. She didn't falter and went on to record a huge improvement on the W50 20k record with 1 hour 45.13, just over 3.5 minutes better than the old mark set by Brendan Noy of South Africa of 1:48.54. And for the juniors, a 10 km event was conducted. For the women, Regan Lamble led the way from Rachel Tallent and Tamara Attard. Regan went on to win in 51.15, with Rachel second in 55.03 and Tamara third in 59.14. For the junior men, Dane Birdsmith got out to an early lead ahead of Daniel Coleman and Sean Fitzsimons. Coleman threw out the challenge mid-race to bridge the gap, but Birdsmith regained control and went on to win in a PB of 45.09. Coleman was second in 45.15, with Daniel Payne third with 47.24.
I did a 45.09, which is another World Youth qualifier, which gives me my second one. So just chuck another one in the bank and hopefully I'll get selected. For the summer I got a training program up at the AIS, and then I've also got Junior Youth Olympics So that should be really good. That's a 5K event, and hopefully try and get another qualify for a selection in the World Youth Games for Italy.
Meanwhile, the 50-kilometre race continued, with Chris Erickson gradually increasing his lead over Duane Cousins. While Erickson was on track to better the world qualifying standard of 3 hours 58, Cousins was starting to fall back and off the necessary pace. Chris Erickson went on to record a win and his second Australian Championship in a PB of 3 hours 55.30.
Yeah, the first win was, almost 50 minutes slower or something. I think it was 4 hours and 39 minutes, and yeah, it was a tough all day, but today was much better. Walked a personal best and automatic qualifying for World Champs next year, which is very exciting. Conditions, yeah, very, very tough. The first, starting in the rain, the first half of the race was very wet, going through puddles and wet socks and everything like that. So yeah, very, very tough conditions. And
second place went to Duane Cousins, who just missed the 4 hour mark, 4 hours and 34 seconds. Andy Jamieson was tiring and his world record schedule started to look doubtful. However, he hung in there to beat the old M60 mark by just 13 seconds, held by Gerhard Weidner, Germany, at 4:23.29. Hope you enjoyed these highlights as Australian race walking maintains its high standards. This is Jamesy for Outspeak TV, signing off until next time.